I was kinda speechless when I finally got the news. Hoping my door to find the demons finally got to you. I suppose that breaking down is what I oughta do, but I did my grieving long ago, and so I only got the blues. Something was different the day before when I thought of you. Glad I checked in, cause that's the last I ever saw you. Said you loved me for the millionth time, and I knew it, but I'm glad you had another chance to prove it. Less than 24 hours and I was getting texts. I was keeping quiet, I just needed to reflect. Wishing that I could have been the one to break the news that my father wasn't invincible, as if they didn't know. You would never change for knowing if you wouldn't change for me. I was still a youngin' when that revelation came to me. Way back in the day when your behavior still angered me. Back when I still couldn't figure out just how this came to be. Witnessing addiction firsthand really awakened me. Luckily I had another parent there to anchor me. Looking back, some days it was the only thing saving me. Though I can say you absolutely had a hand in raising me. Grateful for the hardship and the places that it's taken me. I can say I'm proud of the person that it was making me. Now reflecting on my reflection is steady changing me. Focus on the journey no matter the time it's taking me. Some days I wanna wash the past away like shaving cream, but every single thing I thought was breaking me was shaping me. Every single day I'm taking baby steps patiently. Inevitably I'ma end up in the right place for me. Analyze my patterns and observe my pain objectively. Still mastering my craft and try to do so meditatively. Try to alchemize these negative feelings creatively. After all, the pen and the paper never forsaken me. Christmas Eve 2023, I'm leaving my mother's. Before I head home, I'm on my way to see my uncle. Growing up, I always said I loved him, but it's different now. That's not just my uncle, that was my father's brother. Once when my father was struggling, he took him in. There was a shed outside where Dad would hang out, decked out with Batman memorabilia from floor to ceiling. He told me late at night that's where he liked to stay out. There was something in the air we could both need. I'm thankful that he finally got to show me. Kinda felt like you were there, whispering secrets in the cold breeze. And then I told him all the things my dad told me, like how he was one of the best men he ever knew. And if he could be anybody different, it would be you. You did more for my father than anyone could ever do. And I know he'd be happy that I came to see you. Dad, I know that you can't hear me, but you really ought to know. I could stay inside this room forever, but I gotta go. Your life story is over, but the ink can still bleed through. I'll always stop and say hi in my dreams when I see you.
Here's to you, Dad.
Are you ready now?
Yes.